Okay, so I'm just going to assume that you're familiar with my previous videos. And if you are, I'd say it's fair to assume you know of my opinion when it comes to that Black Diablos. Well, as of recently, he has decided to upload again, and I'd like to go over his newest video. With that being said, let's begin.
Hello again.
Alright, so I'm just going to stop him right here for a moment. You cannot start this video with hello again. It's been 3 years since your last upload. I do not know who you are, or what you've been doing. You are a complete stranger to me. Hello? Maybe. Again? No. Let's continue.
Since January of 2018, hunters have been exploring the New World with relentless enthusiasm, leaving mountains of monster corpses in their wake. However, even while being presented with multiple brand new species, I was drawn to good old Rathalos, the flagship monster.
Rathalos is a terrible choice. Why would you wake up at 3 in the afternoon and think, yeah, Rathalos? And I know some of you may be thinking, Gamer, have you even played Monster Hunter? No, but that's besides the point.
Like many of you know, it only takes one old world Rathalos to change a light bulb, but we're talking about New World Rathalos here. These guys are the Gen Alpha of the Rathalos world.
And what's wrong with being Gen Alpha? New World Wrath is clearly ballin'. What would you know about that?
Uncover if these new Gen Rathalos are up to par when compared to the old Gen Rathalos. Before we begin the calculations, it is very important to find out the total number of new Gen Rathalos slain by our longswords between January 2018 and September 2024.
This image is not right. As you can see in this side-by-side comparison, that Black has decided to blot out the longsword, clearly trying to hide from controversy that made him avatar himself for 3 years.
Now, you may think that this number is virtually impossible to calculate given all the variables that have to be considered, such as RNG and inactive or overactive players, and you're right. In order to get my grubby little hands on a number, I will be removing RNG from the equation entirely.
Let's just assume any of these calculations are even relevant in the first place. You cannot just remove RNG. The RNG would matter for the argument you are attempting to make. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, is not even a logical argument, but I will get into that later.
While simultaneously attempting to bring those who have killed Rathalos 0 times and those who have killed Rathalos 800 times closer together. To do this, I must take what elements of the game are not RNG based and mold them to shape my agenda.
I'm just gonna skip ahead here. I don't want to watch all this. Yeah.
Comes out to a total of 648 million Rathalos decimated. That might seem like a population-shattering amount, but as the chief ecologist said, the whole reason we're here is to study the beast, not wipe it from the ecosystem altogether.
You have, by these calculations, most certainly have killed every last Rathalos in existence.
So I'm sure 648 million is simply a small sample for studying purposes. Finally, there are 31,536,000 seconds in a year, which means there are 189,216,000 seconds in the 6 years between 2018 and 2024. 648 million divided by 189,216,000 comes out to a rounded 3 Rathalos killed per second. The average time it takes to change a light bulb is 3 minutes. 60 times 3 is 180 Rathalos killed per minute. 180 times 3 comes out to a grand total of 540 Rathalos. Therefore, with the decay rate of 3 Rathalos per second, it takes a total of 540 new gen Rathalos to complete the average light bulb change. I guess you could say they just don't make them like they used to.
This is what your grand conclusion is? 540 Rathalos is how many Rathalos you claim will be needed to change a light bulb? Most of the time, math teachers will tell you that you need to show your work. But your work should have been swept away with the sands of time. None of this work makes sense. Allow me to explain. According to Google AI Overview, a light bulb is approximately 6.5 centimeters in length. This is 34 times smaller than the foot of a Rathalos. There is no possible amount of Rathalos that can overcome this shortcoming. You say 540, I say not possible. And quick side tangent, your transitions? Stop it. And if it wasn't you, you need to put down the person that was responsible for those transitions. Listen, I'm a reasonable guy, and I don't always like to think you were this way. Please, go back and make Ender Lilies Part 2. How about Chaos Child Part 4? Or even Boss Baby is Carbide 2? You have got to start again. For everyone's sake, no more Monster Hunter. Please.
I guess you could say they just don't make them like they used to.
And you know, since I'm already D1 hating, where's the Lego video? Where is the complete saga? And why is there no Splitgate video yet? What are you doing? All of y'all need to get up and start making videos again. You're doing nothing.
I guess you could say they just don't make them like they used to.
But anyways, that's my reaction video. If you liked it,